I need more hours with you. You spent the weekend getting even. Whoa. We spent the late. Everyone, my name is Treble1234 or Treble, and we're back for another night here on Next Music / Sessions Music / YouTube. Welcome guys, and welcome if you're coming along and watching again for a second time. We're back to do something very similar to what we did last night, where we basically do a little bit of spin that wheel. That means you're like, what is spin that wheel? Well, let me show you. This is spin that wheel. This is a wheel that I put together with a bunch of songs in there and originals. I don't like knowing what's coming next. I like the surprise. So that's there to surprise me and you. So there's some songs there you might like. Right now, what's on there? We have, pardon me also, I've just had dinner. You know, coming straight from the lounge room over there to the spot that's near the lounge room just here. You know, it's a long journey to work off that dinner. So I hope everyone's doing well. We are all kind of stuck inside at the moment, aren't we? Thankfully, I'm very fortunate that I can kind of do something like this from home. With that said, this is it's my job. It's my job now, while other jobs are on hold in the current situation. So hopefully you're doing well out there. You may be in a similar situation yourself, and let's get this through together, guys. Humanity for the win. We got this. We've got this. We can smash it. We can smash it. We can do all the good things, all the positive things come out of this, as long as we keep a good, strong mental health and a good focus on the positives and working through them. So if you are doing that already, and or if it's if you're having trouble in times at the moment, you're struggling through things, you know, we need to reach out. We're all going through tough stuff. Yesterday I had a really tough day. But then, let's see if I can find it. I've got to find it. Then we got some dogs. Where are they? Let's see if I can get the pictures up here of the dogs. Here we go. This is actually I only get rid of me here to show you this. There I go. I'm gone. Let me just make that a little bit bigger. This is we've got Benjamin and Scooter. This is that's good old Benjamin just there. Bloody adorable, like really adorable. Thanks Pike for sending through the heart as well, much appreciation to you. In fact, Pike is my partner actually, so these are the dogs that we've adopted in the family. They are 10 years old and 8 years old, and that's two of them together. They're pretty close friends, I believe. They're not related, not brothers or anything, but they look very, very similar, or sisters I should say, brother and sister. So we got here is, this is Scooter. What a cool name, right? Scooter. Scooter is a lovely female dog, and just found that Scooter's really quiet, and Benjamin's really bit of a go-getter, but has a big heart. It's been the first day, so it's been a lot of learning for having the new dogs in our lives. But geez, aren't dogs great? They're great, aren't they? I love dogs. So nice. I had a really tough day yesterday. I had a great day today because of these dogs. What an up and down the last 2 days. Are you guys going through the same thing? I mean, isolation, right? Does it to you. It does it to you. So anyway, tonight we're going to be spinning this wheel. On this wheel, there's a range of different things. For instance, Stay With Me, originals, something just like this, Put Your Lights On, Dance Monkey, Somebody I Used to Know, Stand By Me, Forget You, I can't even read the other one on the other side, Sex on Fire, and all that sort of stuff is the current ones that I have on there at the moment, carrying over from last night's gig. Let's get into it. This one's been, I just did it to opener, Girls Like You, just a bit of a play around the chords, all that sort of good stuff. So, like I said, for those that just joined us, my name is Troublesome, and tonight we're going to have some fun with music. Everything I do is pretty much improv. I practice how to do improv, but pretty much everything I do is improv. Everything you see here, I'll make up different every single time, or try to use different sounds. I try to take songs that you might know, cover songs, change the style up of them. I do lots of crazy stuff. I like some of them. Other ones, yeah, they're great. Let's spin that wheel! I didn't actually pull it up into a good... I haven't pulled it up into a good spot yet. Here we go. I've got to get into the spot where I can actually push the button here without having to go through about 20 different browsers to find it. I think I'm there now. Here we go. Anyway, let's spin the wheel. I do a lot on Twitch with different games you can interact with. I plan on bringing things in like doing music over different scenes, so that way I can do things like commercial music and like jingles and stuff like that, a whole range of different stuff. So if you want to see more of me, I'm also on Monday to Friday on Twitch. We end up getting a nice big opening here for the start, and that is Dance Monkey. So we're gonna do a bit of Dance Monkey for our first song, which is a bit of a big one to kind of open up with, but let's do it. A bit of Dance Monkey. Oh my God, I said, oh my God, let's give it a go. All right. And place them both in mine. Oh my God, see the way. Oh my God, see the way you shine. Take my hand, my deep, and place them both in mine. I stopped you dead when I was passing by, and now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Oh, 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 I like your style. You make me wanna. You make me wanna try. Here we go. Performance screen. Here we are. I did this one that I cut the chords a bit short, I think. So it's not even in like. Don't consider this one Dance Monkey, but I'm going to do a bit of inspired jam. That means I'm going to put elements of Dance Monkey into this, but it's quite different. It's quite different. I'm going to change it up. So I'll show you what I mean by showing you what I mean. Seen anybody do the things you do before, things you do before. No, never seen it before. So move for me. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again now. Do it all again now. I'm gonna make you do it all again now. Do it all again. Do it all again. Do it all again. Do it all again now. The things you do before. Things you do before. Things you do before. Things you do before. Never seen the things you do. The things you do before. Never seen the things you do. No, never seen before. And never walked before. Do the things you do. And never seen. Dance for me, dance for me. Whoa, whoa. I never seen things you do before. Dance for me, dance for me. Things you do before. Whoa, things you leave before. I never seen you do before. Things you do before. Dance for me, dance for me. Things you do before. Whoa, things you do before. I never seen you do before. Things you do before. Dance for me, dance for me. Things you do before. I never seen you do before. Things you do before. I never seen you do before. Dance for me, dance for me. Things you do before. I never seen you do before. Rightio. Whoa! Oh, well, there we are. We're back to normal now. So that was a bit of I originally started rolling on with Dance Monkey, and I actually started playing. I didn't play the chords of right length, so I had to make, as I normally do, I make everything up on the fly. I kind of had to adapt on the fly. So you kind of heard every time you hear my music, guys, it's different. It's a one shot. You're only ever going to hear it that way once. I won't play it again like that, or try not to. I like for it to be different every single time. So that one we just did there on Spin the Wheel was Dance Monkey. I'm actually going to, what I might do, I might even leave it on there. If it rolls again down the track, I'll try and do it a bit closer to the original maybe. It is a fun song to play. So in the meantime, I'm pretty sure it's time to get back to doing the wheel thing where we spin it and we see what's up next. So let's do the thing that is called spin that wheel once I find what I did with my wheel spin. No, where's it gone? Did I click out of it? I think I clicked out of it. No, I didn't. It's there. It's on a tab. It's on a different tab. Don't worry, guys. I've worked it out. I've worked out where it is. It's on a different tab. How you going, Tammy? Nice to see you over there on YouTube. Welcome. One of my lovely students who does such a dedicated job to her instrument, and I love that you're coming along, Tammy, and saying hi. So welcome to Spin That Wheel. That's spinning. I can't even see. I have got things set up right. There it is. Oh my gosh, that was loud. Anyway, so we just spun there, and to see what next song is up, it looks like Somebody They Used to Know, I believe, is our next one. So we're going to go into Somebody They Used to Know for our next piece. Once again, I do things differently, so I like to change things up, make it into a different sort of piece most of the time. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of Somebody That I Used to Know. Somebody That I Used to Know. So what's happening behind the scenes that you can't see is me clicking on a lot of different things to make this happen. I've got to get there. I've got to get quicker. Working on it. So let's jump into it. Somebody I used to know. Let's jump into it and see what we have. Let's see what we can do. So somebody you used to know. Now and then I think of when we were together. When you said you felt so happy you could die. I told myself that you were right for me, and felt so lonely in your company. I was loving, it was aches to remember. You didn't have to cut me off, make out like it never happened and that we were nothing. And I don't even need your love. You treat me like a stranger and it feels so rough. You didn't have to stoop so low, have your friends collect your records and then change your numbers. Guess that I don't need that though. And now you're just somebody that I used to. Somebody. Somebody. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Somebody I used to know. All right. So that was a bit of somebody that used to know. Let's jump over to my wheel again, see where we're going to go next. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. That was somebody that used to know by Goiter. Changed up, of course. I like to change things up. Everything I kind of do, guys, is improv. I like to do improv. It's what I love to do. So I hope you enjoy listening to it. In the meantime, I'm just going to quickly just adjust a few things on my end to make sure my setup is where I need it to be so I can see the things I can see. Now, I'm going to stop that because it's pretty loud. It's pretty loud. So welcome to anyone who's watching right now on Next Music or Sessions, which is a new app through Next Music, or you might be listening through YouTube, which it funnels through to get to those apps. So I want to say thank you to, if you're here viewing, tonight I'll be here for about a couple hours to give you some music. If I'm in the zone, I might even go longer. So already we've got 56 people currently watching from Sessions. So welcome to those 56 people who are currently over at Sessions or Next Music there viewing in. So thank you very much for being here. And thank you to those people who are also on YouTube as well, the few I've got there watching over. Thank you, Tammy, as well, for saying hi in the chat. Talking about saying hi in the chat, feel free to say hi to me. Let me know. I showed you my dogs. That we've got some new dogs today. Pretty excited. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Dogs are amazing. Do you have any pets? Let me know in the chat. Question of the next song. Do you own any pets? In the meantime, what are they? What's their names? Do you love them? Are they great? Are they awesome? Are they family? I don't know. These questions are kind of cool. I want to know about your pets. I want to know about your pets because dogs are great. On that note, let's spin to the fact that dogs are great. Yes, dogs are so good. They're so good. We're going to spin again. We ended on Dance Monkey. We'll do it a little bit later in the show if it spins. Let's go again. One more time. Bam. I realized I haven't actually deleted, I've got to delete out the ones that I had from before, like somebody they used to know and all that sort of stuff. But we just landed on, it looks like we landed on, you need to calm down. You need to calm down. Maybe the university's telling me something. Need to calm down. I'm going to replace. I'll replace them when I come back. But the next one is Taylor Swift's "You Need to Calm Down." Now, I haven't done this one much before, so I'm actually looking forward to trying to give it a go. It's going to be something called what I call an inspired jam. Often on my channel on Twitch and stuff like that. I might do a couple tonight. We'll see how we go. Is where I get if you're interested in requesting. If you get chatty in the chat, what I'm going to do is open it up to some requests later on. In fact, I do even have a request list that I'm going to actually enable right now, running through Sessions or Next Music, where you can request a song. And that is open, and what you kind of requesting is that song to be changed up when you request it. I'll do it a little bit different every time. Now, you need to calm down. I haven't really done much before. Yes, Tammy, I know. How cute are they? They're so cute. It's been a full-on day for them for sure. So Tammy over on YouTube just said your new little buddies are pretty cute. They are. They're like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me just quickly show you here. Let's see if I've actually got a picture on here somewhere that I can show you set up. I don't know where to go to show you that. There we go. Just here. So these are the two new little dogs of my family over here in Canada. So my stepmother and mother-in-law, sister-in-law, and my partner and me. We live in the same sort of house, and we've got these two little puppies. Bit of a distraction. Nice little distraction. Good little distraction right now. It's kind of good. It's kind of nice. It's been good. It's lifted the mood. It's been great. So let's jump into our next piece, which is "You Need to Calm Down." Let's figure out how this goes. I'm gonna have to wing it, which I do with all of them. So let's see how we go. Of course, it's not actually winging it. A lot of musical practice on how to do these sort of things. So let's jump into a bit of "You Need to Calm Down." Let's do a bit of a different backdrop this time as well. Let's go out into space a little bit this time with this lovely backdrop just here. All right, let's jump into the song. Mustn't be that I don't know why you're taking shots at me like a type of fun, and I'm not there. It's a 7 a.m. You say it in the street, that's a knockout. You say it in a tweet, that's a cop out, and I'm like, hey, are you okay? Hey guys, Zeki, nice to see ya. Well, I ain't trying to mess with your self-expression, but I learned a lesson that's stressing, obsessing about somebody else. No fun. Cause I ain't trying to mess with your self-expression, but I've learned a lesson that I'm stressing and obsessing about somebody else's. No fun. That part's really hard to do. How does it even go? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. You need to calm down. You're being too loud now. You need to calm down. All right, so that was a bit of "You Need to Calm Down" by Taylor Swift, I guess, but I kind of changed things up, so it was a little bit different. This sounds great. Thanks very much to Zeki over there on YouTube. Thank you very much for that comment. Much appreciated. If you guys, also if you're on Nexel sessions, those sort of compliments, like Zeki gave, this sounds great. Like emotes, throw emotes in there, or claps, or whatever it is, or send through, like Pike did earlier, a heart virtual gift. All that sort of stuff is the way I visually hear the crowd if you enjoy what I'm doing. I got kind of swept away. I get swept away in my music a little bit. I really enjoy playing. So let's go back to our main screen here. Let's jump into the wheel again. And I'm going to quickly, I need to get rid of "You Need to Calm Down." That can go. I'm just going to delete a few things here. I'll put them back in later on. We need somebody that used to know. So in the list right now, we've done Dance Monkey. I have Put Your Lights On, Something Just Like This, an original, Stay With Me, Sex on Fire, original, Forget You, Stand By Me, an original. So I've got a few options for original in there, so that way I might end up on an original this time. But I'm going to keep adding in songs as we go on through. So this is something very similar to what I do on my my day-to-day sort of stuff on Twitch currently. But on Twitch, you get to play different sort of like mind games, like Pictionary, sort of like different word games on Scrabble, karaoke, different games you can join in. If you don't need to have any special like major game, you can do it through your browser. Jackbox games and all that sort of stuff on Twitch. So if you're bored, if you're going throughout the week and you're bored, hit me up. I'll help you out. So let's jump into it. What are we going to spin next? Let's find out. Come on, spin. Oh, jeez. Bam. Looks like Forget You's been spun. So Forget You by CeeLo Green is going to be our next piece. Now, once again, I do a lot of improv. I love improv. I love going where what I call my heart song goes. And that means that I follow my heart, basically. And I do music how I want to do music. I do music because I love to do music. If you guys enjoy what I do, and then that's even the better for it. But I do a lot of this stuff for myself because I really thoroughly enjoy performing, and I enjoy creating music. And it just so happens this online sort of forum has given me a chance to actually kind of jam, and I like it. So hopefully you do too. Let's jump into our next piece, Forget You by CeeLo Green, and we'll give it a crack, give it a whirl, and see where we'll end up. Let's change our background this time. Let's go for a bit of a let's keep the space theme going, but we'll go with a bit of a nice floaty earth feel for this one just here. driving round town with a girl I love. I'm like, forget you. I guess the change in my pocket, it wasn't enough. And I might forget you and forget her too. Said if I was richer, I'd still be with ya. Ha! Now ain't that some know there's pain in my chest, so wish you the best without forget you. I can't afford a Ferrari, but that don't mean I can't get you there. Well, I guess he's an Xbox and I'm more an Atari. The way you play your game ain't fair. I'm the fool that falls in love with you. Oh, well, she's a gold digger. Well, got some news for you, yeah. You should go run and tell your boyfriend. I see you driving around town with a girl I love. I'm like, forget you. Got some change in my pocket, wasn't enough. And I'm like, forget you. Forget her too. Said if I was richer, That's a little bit of Forget You by CeeLo Green. Hope you enjoyed it. Zeki said, faithful to the original, but also pleasantly different. You're crushing it. Zeki, I appreciate your comments over there on YouTube. Thank you very much. I'm glad that's exactly I need to hear, because I'm performing in a basement by myself. It's a nice feedback to have, Zeki. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you so much. So let's jump on to our next piece. So that's where we go back to here. I get rid of Forget You off the list. Forget You's done. I'm going to put something else instead in that spot. So, looking over to my list of songs that I have, if I can pull it up correctly without my computer going weird. No, apparently I can't. Here it is. All right. Let's add a bit of... pumped up kicks. Let's put a bit of pumped up kicks in that gap that we're replacing. Pumped up kicks. Thanks very much, Tammy, for the emotes. Much appreciated over there on YouTube. Thanks for sending through that love. That means a lot to me. Thank you. All right, so let's spin that wheel. Let's spin it. For those people that just joined us, my name is Troublesome1234. I do a lot of things around spinning that wheel lately. It's been something I've been doing on Twitch, something I'm doing on here. On Twitch, it involves games and music. Here, it involves music. Let's see what we come up with. Let's spin that. Spin that. Spin that. Why do I keep losing? I keep losing my thing. I keep losing my thing to actually do it. Where'd it go? Have I accidentally quit out of it? No, I put it back into a tab again. Old habits die hard. Old habits die hard. Give me a second. Give me a second. I hyped it up and now I'm lost things. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Trust me, I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. Here we go. To make up for the fact that I'm getting there, we got an extra pizzazz on this spin the wheel. Here we go. Let's spin that wheel. Okay, sure. Okay, let's do it. Anyway, what is that? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I even doing? All right, what we've got there is we've got a bit of an original has come up, and I love to do originals. How I do my originals might be a little bit different to how other people do their originals. I like to do my originals like I do everything else, a little bit on the fly. I like to be creative on the fly. I like to go where my emotions go when I do songs. So let's look over to the screen right now, and you're going to see a generator here. It's called chord.com. I kind of just go here. I have it set on let's go all modes, random key. Let's hit generate. Oh. Okay, it gave us some nice easy chords. C, D, C, A minor. We might even do an acoustic song. C, D, C, A minor are the chords it's giving me right now. I'm going to use those chords that I just came up with to come up with the song that I hope you enjoy. In fact, I've already got ideas for me. I think you might like this one. I might be able to bring a bit of harmonica into this one. Let's see how we go. I'm going to have to change one of those chords just a fraction though, so it works. And then might be able to do a bit of harmonica in this one as well. So C, D minor, C, A minor for an original song made up on the fly. Let's jump into it and see how it turns out on the acoustic. I'm actually going to re-spin it again. I'm re-spinning. Let's try a different one. and I roll out of bed. I look outside and I wonder, has that snow melted yet? Is it almost time for the sun? Things in my life. Every single day I say I love you. I say I love you to my prevention wife. Every single day I think of you, and I think of you, and my heart flutters. Every single day I wonder how get on through the things that matter. Things are rough, things are not fine, things are really kind of messed up in the world right now. We'll be okay, why am I stuck in this basement every day? I just want to go outside for a hike, or ride my bike, go outside, say hi to some friends, but instead I find myself back in the basement again. How long will this go for? How will this last? I want people to be safe. I don't want all the pain. I want the misery to go away. So hey, 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 we'll be okay, don't worry. We'll be doing our best. So hey, 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 look, don't worry. If you need to talk, just get it off your chest. It's hard, I find. It's not really good for the state of mind. Every single day we're just stuck, and we're wondering what is coming in this future of uncertainty. Have a little faith, have a little heart, think of the positives for a start. Take a moment to take a breath in and out. Settle away and find your day, center of yourself you'll see, and then you bring it back to who you are and who I am to me. So hey, 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 don't worry, don't worry. I'm sure that it'll be fine eventually. So hey, 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 don't worry, keep a positive frame of mind. How can you say don't worry? It's really damn scary, and people getting hurt and dying too. I know this is true, this is really hard to deal with, you see, because I've got a family on the other side of the world. I live in Canada, even though I'm from Tasmania. Distance is hard, even from here. Even though we can't really go see even someone who might even live next to me, I truly to say I love my family today. let's gather together. Let's hold on forever to the feeling of hope. Let's see the silver lining in what is not a good situation that we're facing together, you and me. Work, rest, feel blessed for what you have. Positive, loving, empathic, compassionate to those you know best. Loving and a caring and a loving and a hoping for a better time tomorrow. I'm sure it's coming, if we just continue on with hope. Don't say no, fight on through. So when I started, I didn't end up going meant to go towards a place talking about the current situation. I don't even know what I sang about. I just sang, put music in there. I got a bit teary at one point. A little bit teary at one point. That's okay. It's okay to show emotions. Emotions are important. So thanks to the 96 people who listened to that one. Yeah, I'm living in Canada. I'm from Tasmania, Australia. It's hard being on the other side of the world. It's hard being just a couple blocks away when you can't see those people you love and care about. But the silver line is it makes you appreciate it so more. It makes you appreciate these things so much more. Think positive through our current situation. I hope everyone is doing well. If you have experienced loss already or hardship, not even with these other things, like Pike's just done there. She sent through a cassette for listening, but it's love that she sent through. Share the love with people that you care about. Share the love with people you don't even care about. Share the love with everyone. We're all human, going through a pretty shared experience right now. And there's some people who are doing some amazing things out there on the front lines. There's amazing people out there who are doing things behind the scenes you don't know about. Collecting your trash. So, we all kind of belong to this big giant rock that's behind me. And I really hope everyone's doing well. I'm sending my love to everyone. Let's jump into another song though. And maybe, I don't know what the mood's going to be in the next one. As you can kind of hear, I kind of tend to follow my mood with songs. Make stuff up. So thank you very much, Pike, for sending through that cassette. I don't know, I'm going to have to listen to that one later on to kind of actually work out what the hell I just sung about, what I said, and whether the messages were on point. Either way, you know, I'm trying to think positively. Let's spin! That's Will! Yeah! Come on, Will! Only good thing! Yes! Yeah! What did I land on? I can't even read it. It's like all squished up. It's all squished up. Which one is it? I can't tell. I think it might be. Let's see if I can make it bigger here and work out, because it looks like that didn't work very well with the text, and I can't work out what song we're actually looking at right now. Something just like this. Okay, something just like this. All right, cool. Something just like this. By Chainsmokers and Coldplay, I think. Let's look it up. Something just like this. Alright, cool. By the Chainsmokers and Coldplay. This is a cool song. I've only done this one a couple of times, but I really like it. I'm going to give it another go. I wonder if I can even do it as acoustic, maybe. Maybe as acoustic. Potentially as acoustic. Well, I mean, I can definitely do it as acoustic, but do I want to do it as acoustic? Is the question I'm asking myself. to our little performance page here. Right, where jump over to here. Let's go back to here. Legends and the myths, Achilles and his bow, Hercules and his gifts, Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fists. And clearly I don't see myself upon the list. Said, where do you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with that superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss, something I can turn to, someone I can kiss. I want something just like this. Legends and myths, the testaments and clues, the moon and its eclipse, and Spider-Man unrolls a suit before he lives. But I'm not the kind of person that it is. So where do you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with that superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss, just something I can turn to, something I can miss. I want something just like this. Something just like this. Want something just like this. Something, no, I just want something. I want something just like this. All right, so that was a little bit of a play on the song, what is it called, Something Just Like This by Chainsmokers and Coldplay. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Zeki said, Batman didn't have Superman's gifts, though, unless you count infinite funds as being superhuman. In some ways, yeah, Iron Man was just rich as well? Wasn't he just a rich guy? I mean, he had his heart, he had that heart thing, but I mean, so those that don't know, Ezeki, you might be able to see in the chat over to that way there. Ezeki was commenting on the lyrics of the song over on YouTube just there. So thank you to those people who are watching over on YouTube. Thank you to those people watching on Next Music or on Sessions. In fact, how many have we got watching tonight? All right, looks like we're sitting at about 100 of you all together. That's a pretty big crowd. I get pretty blown away with how many people actually come in and listen to these things. 100 people is a lot of people. That's a ton of people. That's a lot of people. Hopefully you guys are well. So yeah, as Zeki said, yeah, being a billionaire is a fast track path to superheroism. Yeah. In those movies, maybe. In reality, I'm sure you maybe. I'm pretty sure Zeki might have been a bit tongue in cheek there. Who knows? But some of those millionaires could really help if they hold their wealth to kind of help out with things at the moment, you know. Who knows? But I'm not an expert on any of that sort of stuff, so I don't know each of the individual situations. But so Exec said, yeah, being a billionaire is fast track path to superheroism. Not always, definitely not always. Anyway, let's jump into our next spin. Let's see what we've got up next. So that one was Something Just Like This by the Coldplay and Chainsmokers. I'm going to put another one in that list. Let's go over to our list here. Let's put a bit of Price Tag in there by Jessie J as our replacement on the wheel. So add that in. Fantastic. We'll save that settings just there. We'll close that down. It's gone. And now it's back. Magic. Absolute magic. Warning. 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 Will is about to be spun. Will is about to be spun. Warning. 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 Warning, warning, Will is about to be spun. Yeah, warning, here it goes. Whoa! I don't know what that was. It was meant to be a drum roll, but I actually think I preferred that version we just got there. What did we get? Stay With Me by Sam Smith. Cool. Stay with me. Find the tabs, doing the things, doing all that sort of stuff. How is everyone? How are you doing? How's your night going? How is your, is it a Saturday night in here in North America? In Australia, I imagine you Sunday midday? 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, around that, I think. So, as Zeki says, man, I'd go on next, but my screen size won't go down to like 88%. That's okay, Zeki. I appreciate you being here. I like the chats. Your chats are coming up on the chat on the other window here to the side just there, and I don't know how to link the chat from Next Music into there, so I'm not sure. So it's nice to have you along chatting is what I'm trying to say. Stay With Me by Sam Smith is our next one. For those that join us right now, my name is Treble, or Treble1234 is my handle on most of the different platforms like Twitch, that sort of stuff, on Next Music Sessions, that sort of stuff. I do a lot of improv. I like to change things up. I like to push myself and try new things all the time. And for that reason, you're going to see that reflected in my music. What I do is I like to go random sort of chord generators. I like to just spin, and I do something on my Twitch channel called Inspired Jams. And that's where people come in with song requests, and they request for a couple of they come in and they request a certain song, and I listen to it for about 15 seconds, and then I come up with a jam based upon what I've heard for that 15 seconds. So what I'm going to do after this one finishes, I'm going to put a couple start to put it on the board. I want you to start thinking about song requests, and I'll do a couple of those for you if it gets spun before the end of the evening. Up next, we have a bit of Stay With Me by Sam Smith. Let's give it a go. Let's change our background up. Let's go with, let's go a little bit of, let's put that background on again. These are pictures you're going to see in the background. They're from travels that I've done. In my lifetime. A lot of really spots that mean a lot to me. Pictures that I've taken, and that was, for instance, the beach where my brother had his wedding, just there, and all that sort of stuff. So, a lot of good memories amongst these photos. Sam Smith, Stay With Me. I should stop talking. I should get into it. R&B, stay with me. Let's give it a go. Thank you very much, Robin. Thank you very much for sending through that 10 love just there. It means a lot to me. Cheers, Robin. Guess it's true, I'm not good at a one-night stand, but I still need love, 'cause I'm just a man. These nights never seem to go too bad. I don't want you to leave, you hold my hand. Oh, won't you stay with me? For sure, oh, I need. You see, love, it's clear to see, but darling, stay with me. Why am I so emotional? I know it's not a good look, it's your self-control. Deep down I know this never works, but you can lay with me so it doesn't hurt. Oh, won't you stay with me? You're all I need. This ain't love, it's clear to see. Darling, stay with me. Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that was different. That was a bit of Stay With Me, Sam Smith. With my, I've decided to put it, I love to do things like that. I just decided to put an R&B beat on it, and hopefully it turned out all right. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it? I had fun creating it. It's the first time I created it. So everything you see, guys, it's the first time I've created it. I kind of go with the feel of where I want it to go. I follow what I call my heart song. I follow my soul, my heart, my whatever we want to call it, to kind of just follow where it naturally feels right to go for me. And thank you so much, Robin Louise, for sending through that 10 Love with a Fire. That means a lot to me, like a lot. That's like, it's one of the most that someone sent to me in a lump, some sort of thing before. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. So let's jump back onto our next one. That was Stay With Me by Sam Smith. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put, instead of that, I'm going to put an inspired jam in there. So how it works is inspired jam. As Zeki said, the melodica and harmonica really add a nice touch. Great job. Thank you very much to Zeki over on YouTube there for that lovely comment. That means a lot to me. Thank you very much. I appreciate that feedback because a lot of times, to be honest, I go back and I listen to certain songs. When I'm in the moment, I go back and I listen to it, and I change my mind on what I do and don't like for the parts when I listen back to it, of course. So because it's all in the moment, sometimes I've even had ones where I get there and I just kind of make something up by pushing a button, random buttons. I've had like my other keyboard that's behind the green screen has like 100 sound banks, and I just have had my audience just pick random numbers, and I'm going to use those sounds to come up with songs. It makes you think about the sounds that you get and how you're going to make it work into the piece. I love that. I love that great creativity. I come from a background in the army band, which you normally used to have to read music, and I think I've just gone the opposite direction now, and I love the creativity side of it. Love it. Love it. Love it. And I also love to spin that wheel! Yay! Spinning the wheel! Yay! Spinning the wheel! Yeah! Alright. I haven't landed on original much tonight. I've got like 4 of them on there. What have we landed on though? Pumped Up Kicks. It's Pumped Up Kicks. I gotta fix that up so you can actually read the text. I can't even read the text. Pumped Up Kicks is our next one. Let's see what I can do with Pumped Up Kicks. Hopefully it turns out well. Hopefully it turns out alright. Pumped Up Kicks. Let's jump over to our for Pumped Up Kicks. Let's go a bit of eclipse here. Let's go a nice eclipse in the background. Yeah, that sounds right. Or the Eye of Sauron. I don't know. Whatever you want to see in there. It's pretty sure it's an eclipse. It's definitely an eclipse. All right. So next one is Pumped Up Kicks. Let's do it. What am I going to do with this one? Let's see if I'm going to get, like I did in the last one, I'm going to see if I can find another drum beat that's going to help influence this song. Let's see if I can use this drum beat here with Pumped Up Kicks. Massive juxtaposition from the content of the song to the beat. How's it going to turn out? I don't even know myself yet. Let's work it out. How am I going to make it work with this beat? I'll give it a go and see how it turns out. A second. I just want to fix my bass sound up. I'm not a fan of it right now. Give me just 1 second, guys. It's a little bit out of tune. I'm here going, why does it not sound right? good now.
Faster than my bullets. All the other kids. All the other kids. All the other kids. All the other kids with the pumped up kids. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks now. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks now. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks. other kids with the pumped up kicks now. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks now. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks now. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks.
And that was my version of Pumped Up Kicks, inspired by a drum beat that we started with. I was actually pretty happy where it ended up. Actually, I enjoyed that. Hopefully you enjoyed it as well. Everything I do, guys, well, most I do, we'll say most, like a large percent of it is all improv, just made up on the spot, or at least taken the idea I have for the song and changing it into a different concept, a different style, a different piece, all that sort of good stuff. Hopefully you're enjoying it here tonight. Over on Sessions, Next Music, and on YouTube. Looks like we have about 108 of you viewing right now, which is massive. It's massive. 108 people. If you like what I'm doing, I think there's like a follow button on most of these things. If you're watching over on YouTube and you're enjoying what I'm doing, I appreciate those subs or those views so you know when I'm online, and also helping me to continue to grow. I'm pretty small. I'm pretty small on the scale of streamer side of things, and I'm normally a music teacher by trade, and then I normally do a bunch of work, stagehand work. I do a bit of support work with boys with disabilities, and I do one-on-one sort of teaching and that sort of stuff as well. Now, some of those jobs have ceased to continue while the current situation is happening. So for that means it's allowed me to work full-time doing some of this streaming sort of stuff. It's a hard gig, I won't lie, it's a hard gig. If you ever thought streaming's easy, it is not. There's so much work that goes involved. It's just even learn how to use this program so I can change between different scenes like this, you know, all that sort of stuff, so that way I can teach and have things like, and like that's my second monitor, guys. There's like so many things open. I've got to juggle it around. It's like, you know, it's have things like that for my regular stream stuff. It's a lot of work. It's a ton of work. So let's jump into our next piece anyway. And it's time to spin. Oh, I keep losing the spot for it. Here it is. Spin that wheel. Look at it go. Look at it go. It's around and around and around and around and around. I can't seem to land on originals. I love doing originals on the spot with a random chord generator, but I'm landing on a lot of covers tonight. So the cover we're going to do now, which we just spun, is Sex on Fire. And I just realised we never actually got rid of Stay With Me out of it either, so I need to do it, and Pumped Up Kicks. There's like 3 options on there it could have landed on that I've already done that I can't do again. So I'm glad it's landed on this one. Let me look up the things I need, and we're going to do Sex on Fire for our next piece. I might try singing this. My vocals are a work in progress. I'm more of a guitarist than anything else, or a music teacher with a specialisation in guitar is probably the way I prefer to call it. So my vocals have been a work in progress for a while. So if you hear wrong notes in there, yeah, I'm working on it, guys. I'm getting there. So if you can appreciate the effort that's gone into it to improve it, that's kind of where I want you to look at with my vocals, if possible. All right, so let me just find the things I need to find for this. I'm just currently trying to find, there's like a little opening line that goes with this. So I just want to make sure that I have here to be able to bring into the piece. Makes the piece quite recognizable, and I just can't seem to find it right now where I'm looking, where I normally have it. So I might have to just work my way around it. Yeah, we might have to work around it. Okay, I know, there it is. Got it. Cool. Let's do it. Let's change over to this time. Let's go to a nice little tree in the background. Let's do a bit of a tree for this one. Zeki. Appreciate that, man. Hey, 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 hey. Don't make a sound. Well, I know they're watching. They're watching all the commotion. They're killing the pain. And people talking, talking. Oh, your sex is on fire. Your sex is a liar. Dark as the alley, the break of the day. Hey, while I'm driving, soft lips are open, them knuckles are pale. It feels like you're dying. You're dying, oh, your sex is a fire. And so, well, what's to transpire? Zeki? What have you done? Zeki said, I'd donate more if I could, but there's a little something waiting for you. On Twitch? You're a legend, Zeki. I don't know what it is, but I don't care. Just the gesture in itself, mate. Appreciate it.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sex is on fire. So, what's to conspire? Yeah.
One more time.
Your sex is on fire. Whoa, your sex is on fire. Your sex is on. Your sex is on. Your sex is on. Your sex is on fire.
Don't ask me what the ending was. I don't know what it was. Streamlabs Dono, you are a legend. Should I go have a sneak little peek? Zeki, should I go have a sneak little peek? I don't even know where to go to have a sneak little peek. I don't know. I'll see if I find it on here. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Doesn't matter. Once again, doesn't matter how much you've donated. I appreciate the kind words you've been saying and the gesture, mate. It means a lot to me, Zeki. You've been a really good supporter for a while as well over on Twitch, and I appreciate that. I've got good measures, Zeki. I just read your inbox. I've got yes, I have. But I'm working through it, all right, mate. I appreciate that anyway. So I can't figure out how to look at it. I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you so much. It doesn't even matter to me how much it is. It does, but it doesn't. You know what I mean? It's a gesture that I appreciate, Zeki. So thank you so much for sending through that donation, mate. It's like busking, right? You give what you can. If it's a compliment, you give a compliment. If it's a little bit of those emotes on next musical sessions, you give a little bit of that. If it's a bit of like actual donation like you've done with Streamlabs and all that sort of stuff, mate, all that sort of stuff, it helps. It makes it viable for me to do this. So thank you, buddy, and I appreciate the donation coming through. All right, up next, let's go back to our spin the wheel. I'm gonna stop there. So for those that are just trying to work out what's happening, I've had one of my followers and all that sort of stuff, Zeki, over on Twitch. I do Twitch Monday to Fridays. You can check me out there. Look up Troublesome1234 on Twitch and you'll find me. And basically, I'm trying to find. What am I trying to find right now? This one right here. Yeah, so I do a little bit of stuff in there Monday to Friday using the wheel, but we do it on the instead of doing like the music tonight. Well, we do music, but we do a couple of games that you can play from your browser that are designed for all ages and is fun for all ages, and a lot of it team sort of work sort of games and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, let's jump into another piece. So what I want to quickly do here is go over to my list. I want to get rid of out of the wheel, get rid of the ones that I've already done. So what I'm going to put in there instead is a few new ones. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is put in Radioactive. It's going to be a new one. That can go in. Counting Stars, One Republic. Yeah, that can go in. Let's put a bit of Hey Ya by Outkast in there. And that should put more in our wheel. There we go. It disappears. Blah, blah, blah. Comes back. And let's spin that wheel. All right. I ended up with original. So I haven't done original for a while here, so I'm looking forward to doing this one. When I do originals, I'll show you exactly what I kind of do, in fact. Let me just get it up here so you can see it. If I go over to this screen just here, you're going to see that there's that's a bunch of text that tells you about the place called Chord.com that I use. Not at all sponsored, Chord. If you hear this, I'm okay to sponsor, but I haven't even made an account yet. I've got to make an account. And so what I do here is I set it as all modes, random key. I just hit that button where it says generate. It gives me some chords. It gave me G, E minor 7, G, B minor. So I'm going to use those chords now, which aren't too hard, which are nice little chords to use to come up with a piece for you for you as well, and even you. So let's give it a go. Let's jump over to our performance screen just here, and we'll give this a bit of a crack. So as Zeki said, I really like the pure music blocks, but the game show is fun. Yeah, the whole idea of the game show is, as Zeki said, it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. We all have a lot of fun there. I've got a pretty good community, a small community, but a pretty good community, and we're pretty supportive of each other. And what we kind of do is just spend our day having fun. You know, you're stuck at home, you might be bored. I try to give you something to do while you're stuck at home and hopefully entertain you in that time. So that's kind of the idea of the daytime spin that wheel sort of one. And you get to join in and participate. So if you want to check that out, head over to Twitch and type in Troublesome1234 and I'll come up there on that list on Twitch. Anyway, our next song is an original using those chords that I mentioned before from Chord. So they were G, E minor 7, G, B minor. Let's see what I can do with them, if I can turn them into a piece that I feel proud and happy of. Doesn't happen very often. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm getting to that point now where I don't mind my music. It's taken me a long time to get here, but I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Sometimes I look into the sky and dream of what's to come. Sometimes I wonder why everything that's been done has been done. Sometimes I look into my heart and feel my soul disconnect. My head, my heart, my soul, my mind. I find they're doing okay in the best way, processing stuff, even though it's tough. Keep on moving forward, keep on improving who you are. You'll get there. Just push on and think the best of you, and everybody will follow through. Sean, keep trying, do what you do it with the vigor of a person or two. Keep on with your pure heart of gold. Sell what you want and it'll be sold. Go on and find your truth in your heart. The only thing you need to do is make a start. So go on and find your truth within. Your love, your passion, your thirst for the win now.
start? Where to begin? Find the truth within. Where to start? Where to begin? Find the truth within. Find the truth. Where to start? Where to begin? Find the truth within. Find the truth. Where to start? Where to begin? Find the truth within. Find the truth. Where to start? Where to begin? Find the truth within. Find the truth. Where to start? Where to begin? I found my truth today, and they came in the form of two dogs. Look at them, how cute, I say. They are now our family dogs. They are so, so cute. I can't wait to sit down and cuddle with them. Their names are Benji. So, these are the two new dogs that our family got today. Scooter and Benji, or Benjamin and Scooter. I like to say Benji and I like to say Scoot for Scooter. I like to make things shorter. And this is me today. This is the first time they kind of they struggled on the ride over. One of them was quite yappy. That one there, Benjamin. He's full of excitement. He's full of heart and love. And he reminds me of me in some ways. This guy, he's pretty awesome. And Scooter, who's the one on the left, is so far is a fairly quiet, reserved dog with has this sort of wisdom to her, and has this sort of like this regalness to her. I've found since in the one day I've known him. That's only one day I've known him. Of course, knowing if you've had dogs before, I haven't had many. They're seniors, so 10 and 8, and we're getting to know them, of course. And of course, the first move and settling in, their personalities will come out more. But it's been amazing. It's been so much fun having them today. Now, typically, guys, I'll be finishing up about now. This is actually pretty close to my finish time, so I'm going to do one more song to finish up for today, and then we'll call it close. So let's do it in something called an Inspired Jam. And this is where, if you're listening right now, what you can do is send through a title and artist in the chat of any song you like. Keep it at PG, please make sure it's PG. Title and artist of any song you like right now in the chat. I'm going to listen to it for about 10 or 15 seconds. I'm going to pull up the lyrics, I'm going to pull up the chords, and I'm going to do something called Inspired Jam, where I get inspired by the piece that has been requested and give it a go. So the first one I see coming in chat on either over at YouTube or over at Next Music, and there is currently, by the looks of the chat just here, there is currently 114 of you in here. So 114 people, and my YouTube is a bit smaller at three. It's I'm very much growing. So next in sessions is pretty good for allowing people to come in and check out what artists are doing. If you enjoy what I do, please help support your artists that are here, not just me, but other people, by showing good comments or claps in between songs, all that sort of stuff. Or you want to can support through monetary sort of things, whether it be those little emotes on Next or on Sessions. And yeah, it's like busking. I see it like busking. I put a lot of work into this, and I appreciate any support because it does go towards my income for the current situation. So I appreciate any support, and it's not necessary, but I do appreciate it. All right, so let's work out what we're going to do for our last one. So if you have a song request, title and artist right now in the chat. I'm looking to see if one comes in. If it doesn't come in, I'm gonna just spin that wheel again, and we'll go with whatever it lands on. Now there's quite a big delay. So as soon as you hear me say title and artist, you kind of need to pop it in. Otherwise, by the time I see it and spin this wheel, it may not be there. So if you do have a song request, any song, title and artist, PG, pop it in chat right now, and I'll give it a go for you. So in the meantime, let's spin the wheel to see what our other option is for our final song for the evening. Yes! Go, Will! Go! Spin, buddy! Alright. And it's quite coincidental, it came up with Inspired Jam, which is exactly what we're doing. It seems like the universe or the wheel of fate wants me to do an Inspired Jam. So here's what I'm going to do for my Inspired Jam. If nothing comes in for Tyler and Artist, I'm going to jump over to, I'm just going to jump over to Spotify or YouTube or something, find a random song and just give it a go. In fact, let's get, if I just type in music, let's see what we've got. Let's put in something like, I'm going to put in a title of maybe, you know what? I'm going to do an Inspired Jam on an Eric Clapton song. I don't know why, it just came to my mind. I'm going to do an Eric Clapton song. So let's do a bit of Inspired Jam on Eric Clapton's Layla, I think. Sort of thing. So your hard work is paying off. Totally enjoyed tonight, said Tammy. Thank you very much, Tammy. That comment means a lot to me. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you as a person and as a student and all that sort of stuff. Tammy's one of my students. She is a mature age student and picked up the guitar at a later stage in her life. Typically, a lot of kids will pick it up early on and learn throughout their life. And Tammy is one of the most dedicated students I've ever come across. One of the nicest humans I've ever come across. And it is an absolute pleasure to teach you, Tammy. So thank you very much for being here, watching today. Let's do a bit of Layla and see how it turns out. I'm going to do an Inspired Jam on Layla for our last song for the evening. No worries, mate. I appreciate you so much. Layla, 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 Layla. What would you do when you get lonely and no one is waiting by your side? You've been running and hiding too long. I know it's just your foolish pride, Layla. You got me on my knees, Layla. I beg you, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worry, my worry, my worry.
got me, oh, Layla. You got me, oh, Layla. You got me, oh, Layla, Layla. I said, Layla, you got me on my knees, oh, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla, Layla. You got me now, Layla. You got me, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worries, my worries, mine? 'Cause I tried to give you consolation. Your old man was letting you down. Like a fool, I fell in love with you. You turned my whole world upside down. Layla, you got me, oh, Layla, you got me, oh, Layla. Ladies and gentlemen, there is the show. We are done. We are done for the day. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to you. 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 Thank you to everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Treblesome, or Treble for short. If you're enjoying the show, do those things like the subs, the follows, whatever, kind words, all those things mean a lot to me. I appreciate every single one of those things. Thank you to people over in YouTube who mentioned some really nice things and donated tonight. I'll be back on Monday on Twitch at what time? On Twitch, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. 8 p.m. Mountain, this is my schedule of stuff. 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Check it out. I'll be doing Spin That Wheel with music, chances to win, lessons as well, private lessons on a range of different instruments or music subjects that you can gift to someone or do it for yourself. Valued over the value of $30 for half an hour. So come see me on Twitch. Woo! Hopefully you enjoyed the show. But yeah, catch you later, guys. See ya later. All right. Layla, oh, Layla, you got me on my knees. Oh, you got me, oh, Layla, 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 you got me, Layla, you got me at the end of the show, and now I have to go. Thank you to the people that I'm viewing. Thank you to the viewers today. Hey, I said thank you for hanging out today. Hey, I said thank you. And now I got to go. Farewell, don't you know? I got to go. See ya, y'all.